Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Clayton. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
The shortstop.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Hit back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Leading off for the
First
Reds,
delivery to him on the way.
left fielder, Nick.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Philip Ervin.
Stepping into the box, Philip Ervin. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of the game. Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So digging in now, Josh Van Meter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
Batting fourth, the
At
third
the plate
baseman,
now, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
Base hit into right center.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone.
Batting
That's his
fifth.
bread and butter pitching. If he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Nick Senzel. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Garcia. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
The shortstop, Freddie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Scott Schebler.
Digging in now, Scott Schebler. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Scott Schebler, the 2-run shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale.
Kurt Casale.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot,
Batting
but
9.
that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Luis Castillo. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And he pops it up back behind second base. Holt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. high and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down to the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Sogard.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Number 12, Justin Smoak.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Sogard stands at second with no outs. Fouled off. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, Brett Anderson.
The pitcher, number 25.
From the stretch,
Brett
here's the pitch.
Anderson.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Line drive to left, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
And here's Christian Yelich now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bottom of the third now, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Left side of the infield into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the second
So
baseman.
coming to the plate, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hiura onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here
Shortstop,
with 2 gone.
Freddie
And up next, the former Philly
Galvis.
shortstop Freddie Galvis. Soft grounder left side. And the throw's off line as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting, center fielder, Scott.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you
Up
swing
next
it back,
is
you're thinking the ball's
The
leaving the
catcher.
ballpark. He
Kurt.
had a home run last time,
Scott
and he almost
Valley.
had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first
Up
pitch.
next for
Now,
Milwaukee.
one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you
catcher.
have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
So here is Avisail Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The third
2
baseman,
on here
number
with
7.
1 man out. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in,
Up next for
Justin
Milwaukee.
Smoke. 2 men on, 2
The first
away
baseman.
here in the fourth.
Justin.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Popped him up. Navarez is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready once again, Phillip Ervin. He singled his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Kane is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, number 25, Brett Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Anderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now
into the box, Brock Holt.
Brock.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Galvis is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. For the current campaign, Yelich has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here comes the
Leading
first
off for the
baseman,
Reds,
Josh Van Meter.
The first baseman, Josh.
Went about halfway
Van
there, but it's a
Meter.
called strike regardless. Line to the right side, but foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Comes set, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 1 away. Coming to the plate
50,
now, Nick
second
Senzel.
baseman.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Senzel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top, 4-2. Leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Suarez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped up. But this will land untouched. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game from Milwaukee. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Scott
Schebler. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The catcher.
Ready now, Curt Casali. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in, Luis Castillo, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Smoak.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Correct.
J.P. Fireisen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
The left
grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away. Josh Van Meter will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Brock Holt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Count even now at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Popped him up. Van Meter over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Second baseman.
Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to first. Holt for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play in the. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit hard towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Chopper to short. Galvis has it. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Grounded to first. Galvis on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns win number 7 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds look for their 7th straight victory next. Trevor Bauer. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy was really good in his last one. He took the loss, but he pitched 8 complete innings and was pretty good. If he pitches as well as he did in that one today, chances are he's going to get a win for himself and for the team.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And here's Christian Yelich now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Into the box now, Mark Payton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
now
Reds,
here's the pitch.
the left
Weak
fielder.
grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. Lifetime against this particular arm. Batting .500, 4 for 8. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Third, the first baseman, Joey.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting
into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Garcia. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Yelich going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Aristides Aquino. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Galvis.
Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Woodruff has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and in next the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Cain, the runner at second with one away. Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
For the Reds.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Trevor.
Bouncer up the middle.
Bauer.
And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Lo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing here and a little looper, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Line to the right side, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Joey Votto started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1 from the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A bullet to first base.
The third baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he's off to a
Whoa,
hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Garcia gets it back in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through and spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So stepping in, Keston Hiura as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Winker will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, Omar.
First pitch on its way. Omar Narvaez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Here comes the first pitch.
Avisail
Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ground ball foul down the left side. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a liner. Now another 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. And their runners at the corners now.
Bauer.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Up next.
Hey, Diego, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Fielded cleanly. Hope for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And another foul ball. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Sogard, affectionately referred to as Nerd Power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Suarez ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoak. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fouled off. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Smoak becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Brandon Woodruff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Brett Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 35.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Joey Votto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up and right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Garcia is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Right side, but it's well foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Reds are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Yelich.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo. Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 44.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cain is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
digging in,
3,
Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Galvis.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box,
now
Tucker Barnhart.
Catcher.
He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
Barnhart.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Avisail Garcia is the second out in the 7th inning. Eric Sogard is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game. So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So accepts the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corbin Burns will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing third base and batting 9, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
ready for another chance, Mike Moustakas. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matt.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Reds 6 and the Brewers 2. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound.
Fielded by Moustakas. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
The third baseman, number 3, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lorenzo King.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time?
That's
pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 44.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
So one away here in the Reds half of the 8th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Hit down the line at first. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is Christian Yelich will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. The 1-0 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer with his 4th win this season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.